Hello everyone, welcome to Blasphemous 2. Been really looking forward to this. I actually absolutely had a fantastic time with Blasphemous. One of my earliest LPs actually when I started LPing. But it was a fun time. I had a really good time with it. My only real complaint was re-exploring old areas was a pain. So we'll see if that's still the case in this or if it's been fixed. But fantastic game, beautiful art, very interesting setting. And the combat I particularly liked. So, yeah, it has been a while, so I had to refresh myself on the story a little bit. As far as I remember from Blasphemous 1, that heart that we see up there is called the Miracle, and it's like a supernatural entity that basically punishes people, whether they do sinful things or pious things, so it can give you a curse or a blessing. So that's why a lot of the creatures and stuff around here are around here. They've been specifically punished by the miracle up there. So everybody goes on like pilgrimages and stuff to have penance. That's why our main character doesn't speak, because they have taken a vow of silence. So everyone goes on pilgrimages to do penance, so hopefully this thing doesn't curse them. So yeah, just thought I would give my little synopsis spiel that I just looked into. Other than that, I don't really remember much. In the heart, everything takes root solitarily. Footprints without companions are left behind like in water or in the ocean's depths. Miguel Hernandez. I did just find the setting of this so incredibly interesting. It's so cool.
The eternal dawn of our penances heralds its imminent end. Each was born to put an end to the other. Now both await, but while yours slumbers, mine remains vigilant. May the miracle bear witness to this oath. By which I remain here for our long-awaited meeting. Wounded by the silence of this secluded existence.
Okay, I think that's our final boss. I remember a character that had the gold penance hat in the first game. They were a hard fight.
And then, as the city of the blessed name rose up, borne on the shoulders of three mighty statues, the resounding beat of a great heart could be heard emanating from the clouds, thundering like the knell of an unseen church bell, raised higher than any other, enchanting us all to lift our gaze aloft in an ascetic call to prayer. For the miracle was about to give birth to a child.
That's probably not a good thing that the miracle's about to give birth to the child. The miracle seems like a very angry and vengeful supernatural entity/deity. The animation and art is so beautiful. I mean, it's Blasphemous, so we knew this, but God, it's so pretty. There's our friend Penitent 1. How are you doing? But yeah, I did a wiki dive to kind of get a synopsis of the story again. There was a lot of stuff about comics, because apparently there were comics for this game. Did not know that. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this one and how the combat is different. Because I got very used to the combat in the first game. I still remember a bit of it. Aw, you hurt, Penitent 1? Just smash that vial on your face. There you go. Bile flasks. Press Y to consume one of your bile flasks and recover vitality. These flasks are refilled by kneeling before a prie-dieu. That's what I referred to it as last time, but I remember the biggest thing people always complained about with Blasphemous 1, which, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Well, we're off to a great start. The main thing people complained about with Blasphemous 1 was always the platforming. People did not like the platforming. I didn't have that much of a problem with it, but okay, I mean, if we're choosing between dual rapiers and, like, a big scimitar or a mace, I mean, come on. Like a flail? Look at this thing. Also, that range, though. Okay, and we can't actually jump now. Okay, Penitent 1 seems slightly more mobile in the air. So that was actually choosing my weapon, yeah? Let's see, what about you? Yeah. I think I might like the mace the most. I mean, that's very fast. Don't get me wrong. That's very, very fast, but... I think I'm gonna go with this, just specifically for the range. It is slow, but... I just love big, like, flails, too. And this is basically like a flail. There's my big charge attack. But, yeah, we're gonna choose range, and also this weapon's cool. I mean, look at my idle stance! Thou hast chosen thine companion on this pilgrimage. Only the miracle knows when thou shalt meet again in the presence of her two sisters. Oh my god, it's telling me, hey, you better be careful, this is your weapon for the rest of the game. Well, not the rest of the game, but a long time. I like it, it looks cool. It's such a cool idea compared to curved sword and dual-wielded, rapiers. I mean, I'm sure the DPS of the rapiers is probably higher than this, but I don't feel like DPS really matters that much in Blasphemous. It's not a game where you can just rush down bosses. You gotta kind of strategically choose your attacks, and that's why I like the range. Alright, let's go. I wasted my heal, so we gotta be extra careful because I'm a dummy. Repose of the Silent One. Yep, that's me, the Silent One. Alright, how's our map looking? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, markers! Oh. Oh, talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me, map. I do love me some markers. Yeah, this thing is very slow. I will give it that. Like, we gotta pick and choose our attacks. But hopefully it makes up for it in big hit damage. And then I can get like a one hit in and focus on dodging mostly. Okay. I'm trying to look for potential hidden walls and stuff too. I don't remember if Blasphemous had the... I'm sure it had breakable walls, but I don't remember if it had like invisible walls. Platforming definitely seems a little bit less clunky in this. Like, Penitent 1 is actually pretty great to control in the air, I'll say. Oh yeah, the attack! Oh, I remember I used that a lot. The dash attack that you get, if you press the attack button while dashing, you do like a stinger. That was always a very, very good attack, I remember. But we do not have our sword. But yeah, I just love the look of this thing in particular. It looks so cool. I think this is mostly what I saw in the promotional art for the game, or promotional trailers for the game as well. Just this thing. So I love the idea of having like a flail slash mace here. Resting before a pray-do will restore your health and flasks. It's the only way to save your progress. Upon dying, you will reappear at the last pray-do you visited, and all the progress you have made since that point will be lost. Kneel before one whenever you can. Ho ho ho. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't really remember much about the map from Blasphemous 1, but this map's looking pretty good. I like all these little markers that we have. So... First boss fight time? Ooh, a giant chakram. Faceless one, Chisel of Oblivion. Ow. Uh-huh. Ow. I'm doing wonderful, as you can tell. Uh-huh. Oh my god, you're really tracking me there. Okay, let's heal. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Really, really bad at dodging that. Already choking. Already choking I am. Damn, I gotta slide that. Yeah, I gotta slide into that. Okay, okay, we're learning. What? That still hit me? Jesus. Okay, that's hard to dodge then. Okay, dodge under it. Okay, that's my time to hit you though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah, dodge there. Ow, that was ballsy. I don't know why I went for that. We still won, though, even though I really choked at the beginning. Requiem Aeternum. Hey, I missed that. And your penance is that you can't show your face. I've acquired 1 Marks of Martyrdom. Do we have a skill tree? What is that? I mean, yeah, we do have a skill tree because we had a skill tree in the last one, but this one seems like it's probably a bigger skill tree. Well, I managed to not die on the first boss, despite my best efforts to do so. Yeah, we had to dodge specifically into the chakram as it was coming at us, because if we tried to dodge away from it, it would just track us and hit us. So we had to, while it was coming at us, dodge under it, which makes sense. So, there we go. We got it. Almost died on the first boss. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm okay at video games, maybe. You know, actually, I'm not. I'm not. That's a lie. That's absolutely a lie. I'm sorry for lying to you. Alrighty. This weapon is slow, but like I said, that range is quite nice. Hi, cherubs.
Penitent one, returned from the tomb, and walking among the mourners. Your awakening is now written on the eternal pages.
Look at my cool pose. Look at how little of a shit Penitent One gives.
Annunciada is my name, and I hail from the heavenly mountains on high, the seat and the beginning of all that is holy, so that I may address you. Look upon me thus as a preceptor in this enterprise, hailing from the highest of all seats. Penitent one, the miracle shall give birth to a new child in a great heart descended from the clouds that watches over the ancient city of the blessed name from on high.
Oh wait, so the miracle isn't the heart. The miracle is basically the egg or womb that the new child is being born from that we saw there. So the miracle's just up in the sky hanging out.
You must reach it to stop its birth.
I want to say in the first game it was like a tree or tree-like of some sort, like Yggdrasil, but I can't quite remember. I might be thinking of something else.
But on this ascending path of penitence, the arch confraternity awaits you. Those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await your arrival. Orospina, the confraternity of embroiderers. Benedicta, of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon, of the confraternity of salt. Lesmes, of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh. All under the dictate of the oldest penitent, the first among them all, who was Eviterno, father of the penitents.
Yeah, so that's our final boss.
Penitent one, the miracle has instilled 3 regrets in the consciences of 3 of its guardians.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we immediately get our bosses right there from the get. What a motley crew.
Only by revealing them shall you achieve the humiliation of the sculpted figures that hold up the city, allowing you to ascend to its upper reaches, and finally to the great heart. Look for the guardians.
I see. And there's one waiting for me up there. Looks like yep, there they are. Alright. So yeah, each time we take out one of these, that's going to make one of the statues that's holding up the holy city go away, or at least lower, so that I can actually get to it. Interesting. Interesting. And also, yeah, so we have to go kill the baby Obviously, the miracle doesn't want us to kill the baby, so it's sending a bunch of people that are on its side after us.
Only by revealing the regrets guarded by the three guardians can you ascend to its upper reaches, and at last hasten towards the great heart.
God, I love my little, like, sash belt blowing in the wind there. It's so cool. Love it so much. Alright, Ravine of the High Stones. So we are back. And so can we... It doesn't seem like we can teleport between Predues. Was that something you had to unlock? Oh god, I remember, you gotta get the stupid cherubs. Oh, I remember the stupid cherubs. Yeah, and then we have 1% of the map revealed here. Okay. Okay. I don't have a marker I can leave that tells me, like, hey, you need to be able to jump higher. So I need to decide on what some of these markers could possibly mean here. So that way it'll help me out when keeping track of everything that I need to keep track of. Oh hey, the wheel! Veredicto. Veredicto is the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. Its long reach, wide arc, and devastating strength increase the chance of stunning your enemies. In addition, its attacks will generate additional fervor with each strike and can be empowered by the flame of the sacred incense. Ooh, I'm glad I chose this weapon then. So, yeah, it stuns enemies, which is good, so it has hit stun, and it generates fervor faster, which is like my mana bar up there, if I remember correctly. Or it might be what I can use to power the flame of the sacred incense. Okay, I'm very, very happy I chose this weapon. Thunder of Mercy, hold down X. Embers of Faith, press RB to activate. Okay, I didn't do that in the boss fight. So Thunders of Mercy is just my charge attack. But this... That's what I remember seeing in the trailers for the game. Yeah, that you can activate this and it becomes on fire. No, don't grab that. Damn it. Yeah, and it does specifically hit twice, too. Alright. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, it generates fervor faster, which means I can use, like, my special abilities and my magic more often. I really, really like that. So I get key hits with this, and then unleash big damage with, like, magic attacks and stuff like that. What a cool weapon. I like it a lot. It's exactly what I wanted. So, very, very happy with that. Thought maybe I could dash under that or something. No. Cool. I'm happy with my choice of weapon. I usually really, really like to use magic and stuff in these kinds of games. So the fact that this builds up, like, my MP meter makes me extremely, extremely happy. So we might be leading into, like, a bit of a mage build, which seems interesting. Aha! I see you. Uh-huh. You're blocked, though. Do I have, like, a lock? I'm gonna put red, which means I can't go this way right now. That's what red is going to mean to me. It means I cannot go this way right now. Alright? That's what that means. Red means locked. In my eyes. Alrighty. Bang! God, that's such a good, satisfying charge attack, too. You've acquired Petineris of the Burial of the Lights. Prayers and Fervors. Attacking and executing enemies fills your fervor bar, which enables you to perform varied and powerful prayers. You can equip them in your inventory. Verses. Press B to recite a quick prayer. Chants. Combine down and B to invoke a powerful prayer. Okay. Quick verses and chants. Okay, so this is a chant. Invoke flames from the very earth itself, which inflict fire damage. Yes. Lore? Chant to the friendly flame that naught could extinguish. Heavy clods of soil covered it, and deprived of shadow, it now sleeps in repose. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Look at my veredicto. Look at my veredicto. Alright, so cool. So we got a chant. I'll go try it out on these dorks. Aha! That's pretty good. And it doesn't cost a lot either. Oh my god, look at how much that costs. Oh, I'm so happy I chose this weapon. I'm so happy. Yes. I, unbeknownst to me, chose the weapon that I definitely would have wanted if I had more information about it. I can light it up so it's on fire, and I can just cast magic more often. Beautiful. Absurdly beautiful. Also, that range is fantastic. That looks like something I need to fall through. Go away. Stay away. So do I have something for, like, fall through? Let's see here on the map. These things leave a little bit to be desired currently at the moment. Green is gonna mean there's something that I can do it's like a shine spark, a stomp, a butt stomp. I'm sure Penitent 1 has a butt stomp. Hey, there's my first cherub. Beautiful. Like, look at that range, and yeah, they do specifically get stunned by it really easily. I'm loving this weapon. Like, basically you were choosing between the big DPS with, like, the other things. I'm not sure really what the like, scimitar / saber, what unique effects it would have offered, but I'm just loving this thing. It's everything I wanted. I love, like, maces and flails, so... Okay, that was wrong of me. Eat that. Yes! My flames of the holiness, my faith will destroy you. Love to see it. Hey, we made it to town. City of the Blessed Name. Yeah, this is where all the characters are hanging out. Hi, everyone. Yay, we stand a good Metroidvania town. It's beautiful. So wait. Oh, I was about to say, why isn't my sash showing up here? But it's just not showing up in front of that. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, these are not set in stone right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and say blue means I need to jump higher. Blue means I need to jump higher. Blue means I need bigger jumps. So we have down smash, we have that area is just, like, locked, and we have I need to jump higher. So those are what my 3 things mean for when I'm going back through the maps. Hopefully I can remember them. If we get, like, an air dash of some sort, or like a higher jump off of dashing, maybe that would work. Okay, so yeah, that's my impromptu. That's what those things mean right now. We have a few other markers I could use for specific things. I think I'll use this one for NPCs, or this one. I don't know which. We'll see. So how's everyone doing here in Penitent Lands? Well, I hope. Very, very well, I hope. So this is once again... Need to jump higher. Oh, I can't add a marker here, though, because there's a key currently here. Uh-huh. Hi?
Welcome to my most humble of workshops, which is a flurry of sawdust, glue, and varnish.
I don't remember, I don't think the game had voice acting before. Like, you know, the characters that you fought would make noises and stuff, but I don't think everything was voice acted before, but it seems like it is this time.
Montagnez is my name. Master Sculptor. One of those who, with steady hand and silver chisel, patiently carve out from the wood the faithful shapes of our true saints, so that they might be contemplated and revered by the devout.
So your penance is just constantly sculpting your saints and stuff, your deities.
No trace of light remains in my glassy eyes, yet still I know what thou seekest and needest. For are we not all penitents on this earth, in some way? The miracle proclaimed that, as my profession was that of a master sculptor, I should carve in wood the figure of the Most Blessed Lady as my last work of art.
Yeah, this is an example of like the miracle saying, hey, do this, and people gotta do it or they'll be punished and turned into a monster, as we've seen.
Penitent one, I beg you, help me in this, my final piece of work. Seek out for me the finest chisels and tools, the most wondrous of pigments, and the most delicate of varnishes. And I can sculpt for thee figures that will fit into the altarpiece you carry on your back. Like this very one I offer to thee here.
Figures that will fit into the altarpiece you carry on your back. This very one I offer to thee here. Maybe you can swap these out at a prie-dieu and they give you like buffs. Maybe it's like my charms.
Please accept this as a gesture of my unending gratitude.
You have acquired the traitor.
It is but the first piece of many more I shall carve for you. Now I shall place it upon the altarpiece upon your back, and you will feel its grace, but also its burden.
Ah, or is it one of those things where they come with a positive and negative
The
effects?
hands of the miracle will guide me in the carving in accordance with the memory you bring me. May they guide thee as they guide me, penitent one.
Altarpiece of Favors. Visit the Sculptor's Workshop whenever you want to equip figures in your Altarpiece of Favors. Each figure confers powerful benefits onto the penitent one. You can react in mysterious ways when placed next to... and can react in mysterious ways when placed next to others. Oh, so if we combine them in certain things... Ooh. You can increase the number of slots on your Altarpiece of Favors in exchange for marks of martyrdom. Okay. Altarpiece capacity? Yeah, I mean, I have one.
The altarpiece on your back now has more capacity. Here, I will wait for you until you gather more marks of martyrdom to extend your altarpiece.
I'm realizing now, I hope that marks of martyrdom aren't used for other things and I just wasted that shit. Because I don't have space for more sculptures right now. So I have 3 slots, but... And I'm guessing mementos are boss fights we fought? This reminds me of kind of like memories in Sekiro. Okay, so I have 3 slots, but nothing to put in there. I really hope I didn't waste that. Display... The Traitor. Increases physical damage inflicted. So they do not come with negative effects. I hunch in the dark and my fingers fight to hold the dagger. It writhes within my moist palm, like a living being wanting to escape my grasp, as if the weapon wanted no part in such a terrible crime, such an atrocious betrayal. The instructions were clear, it's him or me, so I wait and will do so for as long as it's needed, joined by these regrets and silence as my accomplice, until he crosses, unknowing, the threshold of this door. It's him or me. This strikes me as like, specifically someone that assassinated their king, or monarch. So, what are these different ones listed here? Interesting, there's a lot of them. Well, this is an interesting system. Like I said, I really hope I didn't screw up spending
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
I really hope I didn't screw up by using my mark of martyrdom, and I should have used it on something else. If I remember correctly, the like little currency up there we have 1,075 of. That was used. So this, okay, that's not going away. And I can't put a marker like up here. So we're just gonna we're gonna see that every single time we come to this prie-dieu, so I'm not gonna worry about potentially missing that and feeling the need to mark it. But alright, this seems very, very cool so far. I'm very, very into it. So much so, I would say. Oh god, it's so nice to be playing another cool Metroidvania. Hello. What's in here? Okay, so we are back in a new area, and this is something... Hi? What is this? Please don't ask me for a mark of martyrdom. Oh, hey, it's you! I remember you! The confession booth person.
This heavy curtain that separates sin and confession. Crime and judgment. conceals naught but shadows. Here, in my darkness, there remaineth but tears for me, and forgiveness for those of you who seeketh it. Where are the bereaved now? Where are the repentant?
I guess I can give my my voices a rest in this entire playthrough, because it seems like, yeah, everybody is voice acted, which is nice, because I'm currently playing 3 other games where I have to voice act everything, so...
How long since the long agony of this sacrament began? Now that your penance of silence and the pain that plagues your flesh has led you to my dark confessional, let me purge the guilt you bear, and thus alleviate your burden. Penitent one, return when the guilt scorches your brow. I will free you from your burden, for that is my purpose.
Return when I have guilt. Is that like curse or something? Or when I kill a boss?
Penitent one, I will
Interesting, interesting. I'm not sure what the deal with that is yet. So, they did specifically mention in the intro, something that you said reminded me of it. It said that our time of eternal penance is almost at an end. Which is cool. I like the sound of that. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, no, we're not gonna go down there because we're at 34 minutes on this video and I gotta end it and get it up today. So what a cliffhanger for the first episode. Alright, but we fought a boss and everything, so yeah, this seems really, really fun. Very, very much into it, so I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.